All right.
Really, before we get into news, there's something I forgot to tell you. It's actually vital. I was excited to play Street Fighter 6 this weekend. I'm actually really excited. I love Street Fighter 6. I want to play lots of Street Fighter 6. I got an arcade stick. It's a real arcade, whatever, the PlayStation 5 one. It's good. That's not what I want to talk about. Start playing Guilty Gear again because, hey man, if I'm going to start playing a fighting game again to get whatever, why not play Strive, right? Strive's good. Hey, guess what? Potemkin, still Potemkin. Still Potemkin. Like, especially at floor 7 and 8, right? Which
Not
is where it
changing.
put me. But what I will have to say is that I may have to admit something. As I'm in my office, right? And my office is a separate building from the house, and I have the internet coming into the office, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which means I don't have the internet being wired out to my house, which means that over the past couple of days, I've been playing Guilty Gear Strive online with the Wi-Fi across my yard.
I had to take my headphones off because I didn't want to hear you say it. I didn't want to hear it. But I saw your lips
You
and the
saw my
shape they
lips
made.
say the
I
words.
saw your lips and the shape they made. Do you feel good about yourself?
Yeah, actually, it was totally fine.
You feel proud? Yeah? You
I
had good
don't
you
think
had
pride is the right phrase.
You're one of them now. Do you
I am
understand?
one of them now. But here's the difference, though.
Oh, please. By all
There
means. I
actually
don't
there
even have the
actually is
energy for
a
this. I don't
there
even have the
actually
energy
is.
for
Hold
this.
on, hold
Why are
on.
you different? Why are you what makes you the red bar Wi-Fi warrior that is so different? Please.
Well, for one thing, I'm not getting red bars,
Okay.
and in fact, when I was playing, no one could tell the difference, including me.
Well, you see the
And
thing is it's not about the bars, it's
hold,
about the drops and consistency now,
no, it
isn't it?
is. It absolutely is. Um, I got the special antenna required to do so for long distance. And my router has Wi-Fi 6, which I'm not familiar with. But it's a million times more reliable than my existing experience with Wi-Fi.
It's still going to come down to your jitter ping.
Yeah.
So what you're looking at might seem stable, but you don't know over the course of unless
So
you
here's
do
the
a
thing. I've run multiple tests, and I have the same jitter wired in over here as I do wireless over there. I cannot. I'm using speed test by Ookla. I cannot find a difference between them despite multiple tests, download speeds, etc.
now you understand that that sounds like a lie.
Oh no, absolutely no, no, no. Listen,
You understand that
I
sounds
am
like an
telling you the
untruth.
truth. I am not noticing any difference in performance with this
Okay.
particular setup.
Okay.
The idea was that on
X to
Friday,
doubt. X to doubt.
a day, by the way, on Friday, I'm not streaming during the evening. Paige is going to be streaming. On Friday night, I knew you would be wanting to play Street Fighter and that you would work as an excellent test of the house's ability to play Street Fighter.
And you're going to be on Wi-Fi.
Yes.
Okay. And there's no alternative to. There's no other setup situation outside of
I'm not
tracing
running a
an
100
obnoxiously
foot
long.
Ethernet cable through the grass in my yard, dude.
This is. Oh boy. So we've arrived. We've arrived here where, after what must have been a decade of uh, calling out the red bars, calling out the Wi-Fi warriors,
Uh huh.
we've joined them because
Hmm.
um, I guess setup is too difficult to. Well, the other question I get, there's a lot, but I mean modem is located where?
There.
Is that a redoubler, or is that a signal redoubler, or is that
No,
the
that's the modem
actual?
coming right out of the cable. The fiber optic. It's there. Like literally, I'm like it's like 2 feet past the end of my finger.
Okay, but but you can't route directly to it.
Wooly, I'm in my office right now.
Is this the place
This
where you play?
no.
Okay,
This is the
you do.
place that I stream.
Okay,
If I were to stream fighting games, I would be here
you'd be fine. It's when
and
you're
I would be
okay.
using
That was,
a
dude.
wired
That was super
connection.
confusing because I thought you were playing games in the place where you would prioritize having the quality thing, but it's like you're talking about not where you currently are. You're
I don't
talking about
hide in my damn office 16 hours a day away from my wife and my dog and my cat.
certainly, but you should hide away from your wife and your dog and your cat when you want to get quality matches. This is clearly the sacrifice should and must be made.
No, no, the sacrifice is the other person dealing with my Wi-Fi.
Yeah, no, you're one of them. You're fucking
I love
you're
hanging out with my wife more than that person loves packets.
you are fucking taking what should be an easy decision, abandon your fucking life and get to the setup that has the best response. It's clear as day. This is the right choice to make, and you are choosing to walk the alternate path, the
No,
path of
Wooly,
darkness.
again, whenever I stream something
Then don't
or
stream, but sit in the same chair.
no, I'm gonna fucking chill in my house on my
Sit
couch.
in the chair where the quality is good and don't click the button.
No, here's the thing: the quality is good. I got the fast Wi-Fi. It's different.
You're fucking.
No,
You're
for real
done.
though, I've
You're
been playing
done.
Guilty Gear for all week and have had no problems at all.
Okay.
Like no problems at all.
Well, I mean, works fine for me is what they all say. So guess what? Give me some
So I
blood.
was gonna fucking play you on Friday, and then you could tell me what your shit looked like.
Give me some blood, and I'll get a hot wire, and I'll fucking stab it in the blood, and I'll see how it looks. Cause you're like, oh no, dude, it's fine. I'm okay. No problems over here.
Solidus in the chat. Trusted Solidus. Wi-Fi 6 is a brand new band that does not have interference like 2.4 and 5G do. Pat's correct.
Solidus. Whose side are you on, fucker?
They're turning on you.
Solid. They're turning on you until it is fucking known and clear and tested. We need to fucking
And
see.
test it. What are you doing Friday?
Yeah, so we're probably gonna start not night. We're probably gonna start early because I have to
That's
fucking.
fine. I'm fucking free all day Friday. I'm not doing
So
shit other than play the Street Fighter 5 6 beta.
yeah, okay. So I'm gonna do a Friday stream to get in whatever time I can before we leave. So yeah, that's it. Now
And look, Wooly, if I beat you again, then you have free Johns just right there. Oh, it's because my Wi-Fi's. Oh, your
perfect.
inputs.
There you go. There you go. Exactly. No, by all means, dude. I'm like, it's one thing though, like the part where it's like, okay, so you do have both setups, and you have, I guess, I don't know if you have the console
Right
set
now,
up.
as soon as God of War, as soon as I finished recording God of War, I took the PlayStation and put it in the house.
Okay.
Because well, for two reasons. One, that's helpful, but the second thing is that I'm like, hey man, when's the next big exclusive Sony game that I'm gonna stream gonna come out? I literally don't even know, so it can go live in the house.
I mean, the gag about like, you know, the gag about you being out and admiring whatever fighting game stuff was interesting from a distance has been going on for a while, but embracing Wi-Fi in
Okay,
a
so
situation where you have the choice
So here's the thing. Here's the thing, Wooly. No, listen to me. Listen to me.
Right, right, right.
I got this place. I'm very happy. I'm thrilled living in BC. It's great. And the way that I'm like, oh, cool, I have a separate office. That means the dog's not going to run around in the background. Cooking doesn't happen in the background, right? It's nice, sealed off, everything that happens. But that means the part where the internet has to be really good is right here with the stuff that goes out
Where
to
the
you
setup
people
is,
at home.
where the setup
Right? That's
is.
much more important than my personal enjoyment of my fucking dick around time or whatever, right? And so then I had this moment. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna talk to the internet man, and the internet man says that because it's two places, it's two buildings, that if I want internet in the house, I gotta get a second account
Connection. Mm-hmm.
and I was willing to do that, right? But before I did that, I'm like, I'm gonna see how this works, right? Because that's like bullshit a month, right? And hey, guess what? It works completely fine. Works completely fine.
I mean, look, man. Like, if
Works completely fine.
if I'm being told to swallow a big glass of like Wi-Fi is totally fine now, you know, the world
If you get that good
works.
Wi-Fi that I have,
If you get the real good one, right? The one that, yeah, the special kind. No, my dorm has the good Wi-Fi. Don't worry about it. The matches are fine.
no, Wooly, no, you're not listening.
No,
It's
no, no.
different.
You're
It's
using Wi-Fi
different because
6.
it's
Yes.
my Wi-Fi,
Yes,
and
yes,
my
exactly.
Wi-Fi is the good Wi-Fi.
That's the good one. Exactly. It's totally, you know, and at the end of the day, what you see is acceptable, and fuck them anyways. Yeah.
Wait,
Okay.
I've done this. I have done this podcast on Wi-Fi
I know.
for funsies.
Sure.
I switched it, and you didn't
Sure.
even notice.
That's not.
You
It's not
didn't
the
even
point.
notice my podcast inputs going awry.
That's not the point. But me fucking noticing anything is nothing. I'm not the game, and I'm not the fucking the delay, and I'm not the lag, and I'm not the rollback. You know. So just understand that it's a choice, and if your internet is superior to others, and your internet is better, and your Wi-Fi is the real good Wi-Fi, and everyone else's is the problem, sure, man. But I was preparing to hear about a scenario where this is the only way it could be because of the way you moved. But what it actually comes
It
down
is.
to is where you want to sit. So, you know, you know.
I'm out to a different building to play fighting games at fucking 11 a.m. Leave the
Yeah, they're called locals, fucker.
I'm not running locals in my own fucking yard.
It's called your fucking local community, bruh. All right, all right. Well, I suppose we'll learn more about Wi-Fi 6 then. Yeah, and if I see any fucking teleporting on Friday, then hold that
Maybe you should
fucking
check
shit.
your internet.
Uh
Maybe
huh.
it's your internet that is the
You know
fault.
what? Yes, unplug and replug.
Mhm.
Absolutely. I don't know what I don't know what
I
Wi-Fi
should
6
literally
is.
just run a bunch of sets like after this and just be like in Strive and be like, see, it's fine.
I mean, look, rollback is going to do the heavy lifting no matter what you're on. But you know, like in terms of just like the I mean there's a couple of videos breaking it down essentially, but what they all have to say in common is that like you can have connections that mirror wired connections in terms of their best performance. The
Mhm.
problem is that they will not mirror wired connections consistency because of the nature of what Wi-Fi is. There will always be,
I completely understand that. What
you
I am
know,
telling you is that I've been playing Strive on and off all week. I've been playing Final Fantasy on and off all week,
and
and I've had
you
no
haven't
issues
had issues.
whatsoever.
Okay. Okay. Damn, man. I barely recognize the man before me because he's all uh, delayed and fucking pixelated. So I can't make out the face anymore. But somewhere in there, I'll say this:
Listen,
out
here's the
out in
thing.
the ocean, when you are challenging randoms and randoms are challenging you, and you know people are crossing paths. If I crossed your path and I saw the icon next to your name had three little little
Mm-hmm.
waves,
Little wavy symbol.
I would turn my head and keep walking.
The expansion of device handling with Wi-Fi 6 is great news for gamers because it means more stability and less spikes. This is especially true for those who share their network with others in the home.
Fuck Blanca players. It's not about that. Wi-Fi players, we don't talk to them. We
Mm-hmm.
don't shake their hands. We don't look at them in the eye, and that's real. Because
I'm a
we
little
can't. They're
confused.
too far. They're
I'm
lagged back.
watching
They
I'm
can't see
watching
what's
people
happening.
jump
They
on
got
the
rolled
phrase
back. That
less
it didn't work.
spikes, which is like I've had packet loss over a cable. Your internet connection is not ideal at all times.
Oh yeah, no. Some people are fucked. Like plague is just there's nothing you can do. It
Oh,
doesn't
did
matter
you
what's
see that
happening.
fucking thing he posted,
It
man?
doesn't matter what kind of
98% packet loss.
it's the
Ah!
you know a wire ain't gonna save you from the fucking swamp. You know that's for sure. But yeah, yep. Here we are.
So I'm gonna ask one thing of you, Willie.
You should
This
probably
is
play
my
a match of. You should play some Smash Ultimate and see how much you enjoy that.
I
See
can't,
how
dude.
that
I took a
goes.
shower this morning.
Okay, well, because you know, in a non-rollback system, you're gonna feel reality more
Why would
than
I
you would.
play those?
Excuse me.
Why would I play those games that don't have the rollback ever
Yeah,
anymore?
well, that's
Now
that.
that
I
there are
mean,
rollback games, why would I play non-rollback games?
to see the true nature of what you're doing to the
No, but why
world.
would I wouldn't. I wasn't playing them before. Like,
If you really want to know, then you go naked into the world of delay based and find out how
no, I
that's
don't
gonna,
want to. Ew.
you know,
I was like you before that.
yeah.
No, here's the one thing that I'm gonna ask of you. If we do get matches on Friday, and I'm using my Wi-Fi's, I want an honest assessment of whether or not you encountered issues or not.
Sure, absolutely. Um, that's what and here's the thing. Uh, Unfortunately, like there's also new settings that they've implemented where it's going to be, like I talked about last time, the delay is now going to be changed from what it was before, and that it's going to be variable to that round, and it's going to take the lowest state and maintain it.
Mm-hmm.
So we might be in an environment that's not the most stable version of the game compared to last time, right? There might be issues happening regardless of what your connection strength is because of
Mm-hmm.
the network tests that they've changed. But providing that it, you know, and again, it would all be better if they solidified that delay. But providing that it can be felt, then yeah, you know, I guess we'll have to see. I guess we'll have to see. But damn, this sounds crazy. This is wild.
I
This
think
is
I think tonight I'm just gonna hop on Strive
mm,
and just be like, open up a room and just like literally just ask people how it be. Like that's it.
you certainly could. Um, and I mean, if there was a way to, I like if I don't know if you wanted to like get as in depth as like opening up a network monitor and like actively looking at
To
packet
be honest,
loss.
I don't
But
know how to do that, and I
okay,
actually have no idea.
there's a couple of like you know third party things you could run that show you just straight up a like here's your up, here's your down, here's your you know your consistency, and it'll show you the exact moments and such. But
No, but it is my experience that if Wi-Fi 6 works this well for everybody, then we can be free of the tyranny of the cable.
Like, like I mean, I get in what environment. Like, okay, maybe it works super fine in some cities and some neighborhoods. What about in a building where like 15 people are on it and they're all
Well, see, now
doing
that
well
is a
because there's a
situation you would
million
always have to use a cable because of the interference.
but there's a million variables where that sentence doesn't work for because it's like, oh, if you're the only thing connected, you still have a different thing from when a fucking, Wi-Fi can
Yeah,
be so
but if
sporadic and
you're in a
random. And
if you're in an apartment building, that means looping the cable's not a big problem.
but if the thing that you have installed next to you is the same thing installed in the McDonald's down the street, it doesn't mean you should be getting games in fucking McDonald's, you know. So like
You
that's
should get those games in McDonald's.
so this is
McDonald's should install Wi-Fi 6 so that you could have locals in your McDonald's.
a giant healthy big blue X to doubt until proven otherwise on this shit because holy fuck, a wire will always be better.
No, of course, Wooly, like, of course, a wire will always be better. Of course.
You're going for you're
I have not lost my fucking mind. What I expected to happen.
good a good
No,
enough
let me.
signal.
What I expected to happen was for me to load up, Final Fantasy is one thing, right? That has like latency stuff. It's not as important, right? I expected to be like, this will be fine for this, and then I loaded up Strive, and I'm like, I bet this will be a problem, and I'll have to actually call the internet man and fucking fight with them about this bullshit and get like a second line installed or whatever. And then I had like 3-4 hours of matches and forgot about it.
Okay. Well, to me, a wire will always be better is the beginning and end of the thought, because then it's like then we're just gonna do the thing that will always be better. It doesn't matter what's going on with the like. I have the good Wi-Fi and it usually works fine, but there's too many connections. There's too many other things going on. Something that drove by is
Yeah, I've been
interfering
using
with
this
it.
for like weeks and haven't had a problem.
My neighbor is fucking stealing data shit out of the air. Like it just takes all variability out of the equation. So I'm just like, yeah, we're gonna just do the thing that is, always the superior one. All right, we'll see. We'll see. Damn, that's crazy. Yeah, yeah. I would like to see as well how this performs in like again like a dorm situation
Well,
or
I'm
a
not going to be able to show you that because
yeah or a busy house with a lot of people fucking doing a ton of shit like someone else while you're playing matches you got someone else that's fucking Instagram living doing their live stream from their phone or from a desktop somewhere that's hitting the up as well as the down.
the other night Paige was streaming Darktide out of here, right? Out of this spot, and I was playing Darktide with her in the house.
Mm-hmm.
So she was using the upload on this thing, and both of our phones were going off. And I
I've
had
had
absolutely
situations
no issues.
where, yeah, I've had situations where I'm streaming, Punch Mom's on a video call, Min's uploading. Like I've had situations where, the pipe is getting full, but I would like to see the use cases on a Wi-Fi 6, in terms of just like this being the like why like in terms of accepting a reality where wired is always best but Wi-Fi is getting to a point where sometimes it's okay for me to accept that sometimes it's okay. I need I need that test case to be expansive and cover a whole lot of people.
I believe that is what's happening right now. I feel like this is the step up that I need to it being fine, rather than the usual Wi-Fi experience, which is this is unplayable garbage.
Damn. No red bars, you said.
Not a single one.
Just 3 green bars of cope. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, what do
All
you
right.
want? What do you want me to tell you that I had 4 hours of matches with no problems at all, not a single dropped input.
I want you to tell me you just sit in that chair and fucking, do it right. But all right. All right. Fine. Not fine. Let's go.